Alright, hello boys and girls, moms and dads. Welcome to Here's Homeschool Academy. This is going to be 5th grade science, and we're going to be doing week number 24 of the curriculum. So today we're going to be talking about the Earth's non-renewable resources. So last week we talked about the Earth's renewable resources, but right now we're going to be talking about the opposite of those. So we're going to be talking about resources that once they get used, there is no replenishing those resources. Alright, so what are those non-renewable resources? Well, these are going to be resources that once used you can't replace them. Examples will include coal, crude oil, natural gas, and nuclear energy. Now, coal, crude oil, and natural gas, these are collectively known as fossil fuels. Okay, so coal, crude oil, and natural gas, collectively known as fossil fuels. Why? Because we believe that the science community believes that these were formed within the earth from dead plants and animals over a long period of time. And they are found in underground layers of rocks and sediments. And through pressure and heat have been transformed into crude oil, natural gas, and coal over the years. Crude oil is a liquid fossil fuel that is used in producing gasoline and diesel and other types of fuel, and for making plastics as well. Natural gas is used for cooking and heating homes and is mostly made of a gas called methane. Alright, can you say methane? Okay, methane. Alright, both crude oil and natural gas are pumped up the Earth's surface by drilling gas wells or oil wells. Coal is a solid fossil fuel that is used in generating electricity and in heating homes. It is dug up from the ground in coal mines. Okay, fossil fuels once burned up cannot be replenished through natural processes. Because of this, these resources are in limited supply in the earth. Therefore, we must use these resources very well and conserve them to the best of our abilities. Okay, most of the world's energy right now comes from fossil fuels because they are rich in energy content. However, burning them releases pollutants such as greenhouse gases, which is going to be like CO2, carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere, which is responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer and global warming. So a couple of facts you got to make sure that you are able to know with regards to the uses of non-renewable resources and specifically fossil fuels: coal, crude, and natural gas. Another type of non-renewable resource is going to be nuclear energy, and these come from radioactive elements, mainly uranium, which is extracted from mines and refined into fuels. All right, so then what about renewable energy resources? Well, these are going to be alternatives to fossil fuels and nuclear energy, and they mostly include solar energy, which is unlimited in supply. So it is important and to know this fact, and the world is right now trying to take more seriously renewable energy resources, which is going to be mainly the solar energy, and that's the reason you are seeing things like solar panels that people are installing on top of their roofs to give them electricity. It's because of the drive to move away from non-renewable resources. All right, so when you drive around, or your mom or your dad is driving you around, you start to see this panels on roofs. You're going to remember what you learned from Here's Homeschool Academy. Oh, these are going to be renewable energy resources called solar panels. You're going to remember that. All right, so let's go ahead and answer a few questions right now. What are non-renewable resources? Well, non-renewable resources are going to be over here for you. All right, on page number 61, you're going to see coal, crude oil, and natural gas. All right, what are fossil fuels? Well, fossil fuels are going to be coal, crude oil, and natural gas, and they are believed to have been formed by dead plants and animals over a long period of time. Give an example of a renewable energy resource. Well, that's going to be the sun or solar energy. And how abundant is this in nature? It is very, very abundant. Give two examples of how renewable energy is being used. Well, renewable energy is being used for electric vehicles right now. It's being used in solar panels. Those are two examples that you can remember. And then there are other applications of it, and you can do your research to identify other applications of renewable energies. Alright, so that's what we got today, boys and girls. Week number 24, 5th grade science. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with heroes born, I will be your friend. So don't you worry.